Welcome to another day with Kenny the Colorado Gambler. It is Halloween, October 31st, 2022. I'd like to say happy birthday to my daughter, Dot. It is her birthday today. Hope you enjoy, baby girl. Catch up with you later. And as of today, we haven't made a video since the 27th, about 4 days ago. We normally take the weekends off because we are focusing on live betting with football, college football, Thursday, as well as the NFL starts on Thursday and runs, as you know, till Monday. So here we are with Monday Night Football. We'll have one game tonight, which we're actually going to squeeze in on one video instead of making two separate videos today. And we'll give you 4 NBA picks as we normally do. If you are new to our format, we give one against the spread, unless we like more or have a larger slate. We give one money line. We give one daily dog, which is a team that is supposed to lose. We'll pick them to win outright, which will be always plus money. And then the daily dog, we just added one recently, actually, is going to be we're going to try and search for a player prop daily, see if we can find a player prop that interests us. And what that means is with NBA or basketball or even football, that a certain player will score a certain amount of points, rebounds, assists, or touchdowns, receptions, things like that. So that's an individual bet on one player, kind of like a fantasy league. All right, so what today? Let's just wrap this up pretty quickly. Today, actually, let's just go back over it. Thursday, we went with only one basketball pick against the spread because the slate was kind of small or short. We went with Golden State -6. They did cover. NC State and Virginia Tech football, we went under 42. They actually ended up at 43, 22-21. Close game there. So we lost that one. We did take the Ravens NFL. They were plus 3.5 points, and as you know, they beat Tampa Bay outright, so that was a good win for us there. And then we also took Utah versus Washington State college football money line. That was -265 to get 100, or 2,065 to get 1,000. And then we covered that one also. So our totals now, with basketball season kicking off, we are now 8-9 against the spread. We are 4-0 on the money line. We are 0-3 on the dog, and we haven't chosen any player props. So we'll start with that player prop today. Today's player prop we've been watching and kind of got a hit on one is Bojan Bogdanovic. He's actually he was traded from Utah to Detroit and has become the key scorer for the Pistons, along with Cunningham, and now they have Jordan Ivory. But what's happening with Jordan Ivory playing the point guard and being able to penetrate and kick, Bogdanovic is a true shooter. He's a scorer, kind of like a cheap Luka, if you want to say that. So he's a baller. We caught his total at over or under 17.5, so we're going to roll with the over 17.5 for Bogdanovic. And as far as the against the spread, we're going to go with the total in the Philly and Washington Wizards game. We're going to go over 216. Again, I told you we can get into numbers and things like that of why I picked these games, stats and all of that, but we would be here all day because there's a lot of in-depth information. But just to let you know, you can find these stats and injury reports online. One thing you want to make sure that you check out is the injury reports. Embiid is questionable. You never know in the NBA day to day. These guys decide to take a night off. You never know why the night before. But he's had a day's rest, unlike the Wizards. The Wizards did play in Boston yesterday, so they may have a little fatigue. I'm thinking little lack of defense on both ends, which you know Harden doesn't really care to play much defense anyway. So we're going to go over the 217 is the total on that one. And then the next pick we're going to go with on the money line is the Sacramento Kings minus the 162. We're going to go with the Sacramento Kings minus the 162. And then we're going to also jump over to The Daily Dawg, which is going to be the Atlanta Hawks, they're getting plus 108 in Toronto. So we're going to take the plus 108 Atlanta to win without the points. And then the football pick for the evening, we're just going to squeeze it all into one video, wrap it up. We're going to go with the Bengals minus 2.5. We actually called it at 3, but we're going to buy it down 0.5 point. What that means is if it's at 115 or 110, let's say 110, then we'll have to buy it down with maybe 120 to 125, minus 125, to buy that point from 3 down to 0.5. It's normally not that much, about 10, 15 bucks. But it stops or avoids you from having a push or a tie. If anybody knows about those parlay cards, certain areas, if you tie, you lose. So this will avoid the tie by always moving it off of those key numbers like 7, even 6 sometimes will hurt you. 3 will kill you, 10 will kill you, 14 will kill you, as you know, 13, 17 can kill you. So you want to move these numbers off of those key numbers and get it down to 0.5 if possible, or even a different number that's not a key number, a non-key number, such as there's a lot of key numbers in football. You could 4 is a key number at times. If you score 7 and you kick a field goal at 3, that's 4-point difference there. To me, 4 is a key number also. So these are things that you look forward to or look into when placing your investments, not just your favorite team, as you know. So we're going with the Bengals minus 2.5. Football, our numbers, I just gave those to you from Thursday. We haven't been covering the numbers. We just started doing this with basketball season. And since we were into football season, we started running a tab. But our football numbers was 0-1 against the spread since we lost the North Carolina State and Virginia Tech game under. That's 0-1 against the spread. The money line we covered with Utah minus 265. And then the Daily Dawg, we were actually 1-0 because the Ravens won outright. And that was our dog to win. So we are now 0-1 against spread, 1-0 money line, and 1-0 on the dog. So those are our picks for today. We're going to try to pick up this week. Actually, this is the time of year I love, November 1st, which is Tuesday. There's a college football game starting tomorrow. So we'll be on that tonight. We'll be studying. We'll get that information out to you tomorrow. Along with, we'll see how our basketball numbers look after tonight. So, and if you guys, please like and subscribe. We're working on a couple of things. I think we now have a YouTube handle. You can find us at Kenny the Colorado Gambler, or you can look at YouTube at Kenny the Colorado Gambler. Is now accessible, and you can find us, look us up there. We have videos that we have been doing daily. I think we're up to about 45 videos, somewhere close into there. So like and subscribe, join us. Make your comments in the bottom if you like. I started reading those. We get a couple every now and then. And then you can even on Facebook, make your comments there. We have 2 pages, if you don't know, All In Empire Sportsbook, Poker, and Gaming. So I will send that link out to anyone that's interested. As I always say, hey, if it's not for you, please just bypass it. But if you're interested in what we do, like, subscribe, share. Pass it along, make your comments, tell me your picks, share us with us, and let's just have some fun with it. Can't wait for college basketball to kick off soon. And you guys, hey, have a happy Halloween and be safe out there. You see, I got on you know who I am today for Halloween. You know what it is. Happy Halloween. And as we always say, let's get it.